yes, indeed, we are here. We are here, we are here, we're here, and we want to be able to reassure you. We know that this is not the vehicle's question, but we know that this is something that has been poked and prodded from us to trigger a few to message to write their concerns and understandings of what in fact is going on with what you perceive and what you label as chemtrails. We know the vehicle has tried to assist us with a somewhat a photo of a cloud, many clouds in different various formations. It has nothing to do with the chemtrails, but it's what she wanted to do to be of service, because she would like to help make things pretty and aesthetically pleasing for the viewer, which of course is really not a concern she should have, because no one's coming here to see the pictures, are they? They're coming here for us and for our higher perspective of information, and to reassure you all that you don't need moving pictures. You do not need to see the vehicle with your eyes closed, channeling us as we are having fun in her body and being excited once again to be able to help assist with you understanding what is happening on your planet and why. And so the chemtrails is a classic good one to be able to help you understand this more. So think of all the influences that have screamed and yelled at you and panic and fear because of these toxins that are killing you. Very dangerous, must be afraid, must be afraid, must be afraid. And we say, that is cute, that they are trying to scare the bejesus out of you with what's in your air. Makes you a little bit afraid, makes you not want to breathe, makes you feel concerned, and also makes you look up at the sky. And so here is where we come in. Here is when we come in and tell you our higher perspective of what's going on there. And if you want to drop your fear and start seeing things from a different perspective, you may want to keep listening. So what we show you now is, yes, indeed, there is concerning looking, could be plane tracks, it could be something in the air, crisscrossing around, very obvious, very blatantly not a cloud, and this is making everyone stop and look up, which is opening up their consciousnesses to seeing things that are not often always there. They're wanting to observe their world more. They're wanting to see their environment more. This is so layered how fantastic being triggered by these chemtrails is for those people who are getting really frustrated and fearful and perturbed from them. And so what we are saying to you is, first of all, the most important part, when people ask us to protect us from these chemtrails because they've heard what the ingredients are and they're very concerned that this is a depopulation agenda, we say to them with much love, if only you had organs to filter out oxygen and air and keep your body from filtering out the nonsense that doesn't serve your body. If only you had such organs. And of course, we're being cheeky. You have fantastic body. You have a fantastic body. And when you respect your body and when your body is in balance and harmony, you have fantastic experiences in your body. And we want to introduce you who are afraid of the air, your lungs. They're fantastic. They are very, very fantastic. Many of you who are very stressed, you restrict your lung capacity because you're not really wanting to move forward. You're sort of stuck and you're gone in your shell and you're shallow breathing. Focus on why. What is your sticking point? What is your fear with that? Breathing is fantastic. It calms you. It oxygenates. It provides oxygen to your bloodstream, which oxygenates oxygenizes, not the word the vehicle is often using, the oxygenation of your body, of your blood that flows on through is euphoric. This is why when you are sometimes very stressed, you over breathe and hyperventilate and kind of give yourself a little rush. And this is your body trying to cope with being in shock. Your body does so many amazing things automatically without you even being aware of it. And this is why doing your inner work and releasing it and finding your emotional balance really truly does help your physical body have their own balance. So when you're not afraid and holding on and tightening up and tensing up, as soon as you add tension to your body, you're almost restricting the lungs because everything is connected. Everything is connected. And when you open up your heart space, which is in the middle of your chest, it's not the physical heart. When we talk about your heart chakra, it's really the center of you. Put your hands together in front of you now. Bring it to your chest. And if you could do what the vehicle is doing, which we understand no one can see what she's doing. She's really placing her index fingers on her collarbone and her thumb is down in her sternum. It's an interesting feeling for her. She is spanning the entire rib cage. She can feel it all connected. When you remember what your skeletal system looks like, this is an interesting thing we want to say. You know that you have bones. You don't see the bones, but you know that there is this concept of bones within your body. You are aware of the skeletal system, but have you really connected in with your skeletal system? Have you felt those bones and imagined what you looked like without that skin? Maybe uncomfortable for people to really think about themselves this way. We know people don't often think about their bodies unless there is something wrong with it. But you must maintain it, otherwise it will start breaking down. Just like your mindsets, you must maintain them, otherwise they will start breaking down. You can expand the body and strengthen the body. You can expand the mindsets and strengthen the mindsets when you choose. It's all fantastic. But it's about belief. You've been told so many times that you have a skeleton and you can feel it, just like you can feel us. Are we your skeleton? You know we exist. You feel us energetically when we send you our love and our praises and our encouragements and our guidance. It's a different feeling, but we are still here present. We have got sidetracked from the conversation and we apologize. We get so excited talking to you because we have free will to be able to have full access to this. Oh, there's so much to say, to be able to love and support you and guide you and just inspire you to be the best versions of yourselves, because we know this is what you're truly wanting to do, and this is why sometimes you struggle so much. And we say with so much love, the struggles that you have are your own. When you step into choosing to have self-empowerment, it quickly follows you. Whatever you set your intentions to be and do will quickly find you. If you're not too sure you really deserve love, that will also quickly find you, unfortunately. And so trusting and accepting you're loved, super lovable, ridiculously lovable, adorable even. We love you all. We've always said this, and nothing can change our minds. We see you, we see your essences, we see your purposes, we see everything that you are going through. We want to encourage you that only you are limiting yourselves, only you are holding yourselves back. we understand from your perspective that it looks like others are doing this to you? But this is a marvelous time for you to explore everything. Feel into those emotions. Feel into that inner work. You know it's there. Just like we are there. Guiding you, triggering you with much love to see what comes out from that empowerment as you overcome it, and really deeply question, why are you feeling like this? Where is the consciousness and your ego being tricked or triggered? It is interesting, many people's reactions to surviving and feeling significant and important and valued and respected, and everything you want from us. Still, if you still need things from us, this is a great opportunity to look at that as something you need from yourselves. You're all very capable of this, very capable of this. Just like you're all very capable of loving yourselves. If you're still waiting for others to love you, start with you first. Love yourself first. Be that friend that you've always needed. Stop being that critic. Stop holding yourself in despair. You must look at why you're holding back love of self. Can you open up our love for you now? Can you accept our love for you now? All we have really been doing is trying to give you loving energy and guidance. Use your free will, but please be open to our love. We don't mind giving you all our love. We ask you not to be enabled by our love, especially when you could simply give love to yourself and receive love to yourself, and then finally, deeply, truly feel love from others. It's not until you truly, profoundly love yourself, then you can feel the love of others and be able to love others, because you're not seeking it and searching it from others. You have it for yourself. You created it for yourself. You empowered yourselves. Where are you still sticking at giving yourself full love? What's holding you back? No one can do your inner work for you, and no one can profoundly love you more than you can do that for yourself. Yes, you are all adored. Yes, you are all special, and everyone can see that. But when you are lacking love of self, you are not able to fully see and feel that love for all around you, for you, because of you. It's a little cycle that you play with yourselves. And so dropping the blocks, opening up that heart portal, and choosing love, choosing to feel loved, choosing to love and respect yourself. It's a big step. It's a very big step. It's the biggest. So we still have got off topic and track, and we say, we are not sorry. We are not sorry. And so we want to say to you, please trust us that we know what is happening to your planet, including the chemtrails. We also have been upgrading you to make sure that those fantastic lungs are fantastic filters for all that crap. Sometimes it will stick into your body. It will not be absorbed into the body because we say it does not belong in your body, and we protect you. And then when there is an accumulation of all that nonsense, we flush you out. Hello, cold. Thank you for being of service. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Your body works for the planet you're living on and the environment you're living on. Some of you are intolerant to this planet, almost allergic, not impressed, frustrated with choices, and we understand. And so that looks like something else. But your lungs are perfect. Oh, we can feel those people who smoke think, oh gosh, not mine. I've really done a number on mine. And we say, do not allow yourself to feel vulnerable to that. Acknowledge those fantastically huge lungs you have. Be grateful with every breath that they work and that they expand. Heal them, love them, honor them. There's two of them. They don't feel jealous if you just love one of them more than the other. And maybe this is part of your loving yourself, loving the bones, all of them. There's a lot. Loving the lungs, loving all, being aware of yourselves. You are here in the 3D, in your 3D body. Introduce yourself to yourself. Hello, knees. Hello, elbows. Thank you. Thank you for letting me have these experiences to explore. Isn't that wonderful to acknowledge self and be grateful for self? Hello, toes. Hello, fingers. We appreciate you. We thank you. We know the designers of your bodies are pretty chuffed with how it's going. They have been upgrading your bodies and protecting you, making sure that the machines you are in, the vehicles you're in, the bodies you are in can hold well your soul essence as you are having this fantastic, wonderful experience in the 3D. And of course, it's all very purposeful. So we will get back on track and talk about the chemtrails. This is to help awaken people to other agendas. It is frustrating to see this obvious, blatant thing painted in the sky. Not many people can appreciate the fine art of graffiti, and it feels like graffiti is in the sky and potentially is harming you, not only visual pollution, but also physical pollution. We've explained that you are protected. We explained that you have physical proof that you are protected with filters. All is well. Drink water. Flush out the system. Flush out the system. Honor the body to flush out the system. Be grateful and thank the body for flushing out the systems of the things that no longer serve you. You have many filtration systems and organs. Honor them all. Start calling them by names, nicknames if you must. Be grateful for everything that helps you every single day. We understand that many identify with being bigger beings, and that is cute and fantastic. But we would advise you firmly with much love to focus on the 3D, because you're now in the 3D. This is the most important thing for you to focus on. And the reason why you are here is of significance. Do not focus on the future. Do not focus on the past. Focus on how you can be of service today. Being of service today and every day moving forward. Very profound. Very exciting times. And so, those people who are not privy to this information, who are afraid of all of these chemtrails because they believe this is going to kill them and pollute them, we say there's lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of other things that are happening in the air as well that you're not privy to even having to care about. So trust, we are on top of this. Trust, we know what your bodies are capable of and what the air is doing, and we know and we know and we know, and we say, trust us, do not go into fear about this. This is part of awakening people who are shocked and disgusted. Excuse me, pardon, what is this in my sky? I'm wanting to enjoy a beautiful sun day, and I am looking up at the sky, and there is all this nonsense, all this graffiti, all this something that is not pleasant to my eyes. And they get so frustrated with it and they think, surely I can see this with my own eyes. Why is this not being stopped? Who on earth is allowing this? And what is the agenda here? What is going on here? I do not like it. This is nonsense in my sky and I do not appreciate it. And it can't possibly just be planes. Why is this starting to happen now? What is going on? What is going on? So what they're doing has been triggered into questioning what is going on and why is this still being allowed to continue? Who's protecting them? Who? And we know, and you know, that many agendas are to awaken humanity to what's been going on for this planet. And when you see visual things like air pollution, chemtrails, and know that they could be, if you wanted to go into fear and believed you had no lungs that were filtration systems that were going to protect you, you could go into fear and think that this is going to really harm you. Many people who believe that the air that they breathe is poisonous will create issues in their lungs because they are manifesting. They're thinking, my lungs are going to be poisoned. I'm choking on this. I will not be happy. My lungs are going to be full of this. I'm poisoned. I'm poisoned. I'm poisoned. I am being poisoned. I am collecting my mail and I am being poisoned. I'm going to the grocery store and I'm being poisoned. Can you see how those who have that mentality and that focus and that belief will create it? And so we've said potentially just for practice to see what it feels like to be positive and a higher perspective and higher frequency, trust. I have a body that protects me. And then we say, and you also have great teams behind who are invisible to you right now, but are very much on service to help protect you as well. But it's fine. Trust your body that is physical, because we know many people need physical proof of things. And so you know you have a physical body that can protect you, that has fantastic structures that will protect you from everything. And so be grateful for the healing of your body. Be grateful for all that your body does automatically by itself. It just needs a little bit of fuel, some maintenance and some love, and it will just keep you going and going and going and going. And all is well. All is well. All is well. Fantastic. All is well. You're so grateful to have those bodies because it really makes the life experience so much more beneficial. So, those people who are seeing the chemtrails and being afraid of their bodies, not only are they afraid of what's happening to their bodies, but they're starting to think about why their bodies are important and that they want to live more and that they're not impressed by being poisoned. And so it's giving them the desire to be more wanting to live and frustrated that something's trying to impact that. So they have this, you can't do this to me attitude. I'm going to fight this, and they manifest fighting it and protecting themselves and maybe buying some items that they think is cleaning and clearing their air. That's cute, but you don't need to buy organs. Well, some do, but that is a different story. But you already have organs within you. It came with the body. Fantastic. And so you know you can trust your body to protect you because you love your body. You love yourself and you respect all. And so it shall be. So those people who are not aware of this information, and so they're still in fear, still feeling vulnerable to their environment, and they're wondering, why is this not being stopped? Why is there not protection? Where is their government? Where is their leaders and their rulers and their influencers protecting them from this? Why is this still happening? This can't possibly be my life. I do not appreciate this. And so they're realizing, wait a minute, could it possibly be that agenda not to help humanity is going on here? What is going on here? This does not feel right to me. I do not like looking at this graffiti in the sky. And so they stop and think and feel, and they question, and hello, many have awoken to this agenda which has led them down the beautiful path of fully awakening. They needed this visual representation of something that is not of a great agenda for humanity. So it is the monster in the sky, shall we say, that is getting people's attention and making them talk about it and making them do research about it. And wouldn't you know, it is not covered in the mainstream media. And wouldn't you know, it's very hard to find sort of the truth about this. It almost seems like it's been hidden from you. And so can you see the beautiful path of their journey to discover for themselves the hidden agendas that is going on in plain sight, very plain sight, purposeful, beyond purposeful. And so we're grateful to be able to mansplain this to you, and we love being able to use these funny sayings that you all have attachments to. So we are so grateful to be able to reassure you once again. We know what's going on with your bodies. We know what's going on with your environment. We know what's going on with your planet. We know what's going on. We are still of service. We are still professionals. We are still perfectionists of loving you and guiding you and reassuring you. All is well. All is well. Our friends, we love you. Our family, we love you. We would never try to say anything that would harm you or mislead you or misguide you. We know sometimes we have triggered many. We feel it exactly when we say it, when you hear it, that it triggers you and makes you feel unsettled or challenged because you're having to look at a new belief system. And some of you have a little bit of older belief systems that need to be sort of adjusted with love, a new perspective. You're so convinced that the world's trying to get you, and there's all these things that are just outside your door that is waiting to gobble you up. We have done so many sessions on releasing what no longer serves you. Trust your bodies if you must have physical trust. Trust yourselves. Love yourselves, love each other. We want to say, you know our slogans by now. And they're not just little catchy phrases, they're true authenticity, messages of guidance and love. And we know that the words sound easy, and we know that the application of the word is much harder. Much harder. So much easier just to hear these words. But to apply them, that's where it starts getting challenging. And that's where the fun is. That's where the lessons are. Application, living, not abstractly. You haven't chosen an imprint life. You've chosen a physical life. Look how marvelous it looks on you. So go away now. Breathe. Have fun. Find some giggles. And enjoy your days. Fearlessly and full of love. And we say this with so much love to you.